Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of this video series we are making to help get you started with Facebook marketing or improve your current Facebook page's performance. So in the next few episodes we're going to start looking at content generation. So content generation is key when you look at your Facebook page, since this is the main ways in which you get new leads, as well as a great way to retain your members. So the first type of content we're going to look at is images. So one of the main reasons we use images is because they are quick to make, so you can easily and quickly make images to engage your audience with, and to keep your current audience obviously entertained. And you've obviously heard of the saying, an image can speak 1,000 words. So depending on how good you are with your image design, you can definitely do a lot with images alone. You'll also see we've made a previous video just as a quick guide on image design, which you can find in the link as well. So let's get right to it. So the site I recommend for most beginners or people who don't have much experience in designing their own images is canva.com. I'll put a link in the description to that as well. So in order to sign up to Canva, you can simply use your Facebook account, which makes it all that much easier. And then once you've signed up, you'll reach this page. So you'll see they already have a ton of popular design types for you to choose from. Now, you would obviously be tempted to choose the Facebook post here, because obviously we're working on Facebook at the moment. But what I've noticed is that Facebook and actually most social media platforms update their image sizes so quickly that most of these sizes or pre-sized templates they have here, the sizes are wrong pretty quickly after they are released. So I mostly just use the social media one. It seems to look good on most social media platforms and doesn't need that much resizing. So let's click through on the social media design. Then once the next page loads, you'll see you already have a ton of templates to choose from, as well as a completely blank slate which you can do with whatever you want to. So if you're busy designing your profile pictures for your page or your banner, I suggest designing those here, and then refer to our previous video on image design. The site I use to resize my images is called resizeimage.net, and the reason I use it is it's just a bit more precise, and I found the quality of the output is a bit better. So remember, when we talk about quality, that means we don't want any cropping, pixelation, or stretching on our images. We want our pictures on our pages in all their beautiful splendor. So I have no issue with using templates. In fact, I use templates as a basic guide for most of the things I design. But what you should keep in mind is that Canva has a ton of users who all use these templates. So if you use one of their templates, you run the risk of your images looking pretty generic. So you'll still want to play around a bit with the fonts, the colors, the backgrounds, everything, just to make sure that the images are uniquely yours, and that as soon as someone can see one of your images on their newsfeed, they immediately know what page the image is from. So you'll see Canva has a ton of background images. Some of them are free, some of them aren't. And the thing is, I have no issue with using images that you need to pay $1 for if you feel the image is really great and works with your brand or business pretty well. But I'll quickly show you a cool trick here. If I search lion over here in Canva, I get a bunch of images, but you'll see most of them are premium, so you have to pay for them, and you'll see there isn't that big of a selection. So here's a cool tip I know most of the people in the design industry use to get cool stock images, and that's simple. You just go over to Google Images, then I am specifically looking for an image of a lion running. Okay, So once you go in there, then you head over to Tools here, and then you go to Usage Rights, and under Usage Rights you select Labeled for Reuse with Modification. So this means you can reuse the image without having to pay a commission or royalties to the owner of the image, and you can modify it as well, which we are basically doing when we upload the image to Canva. So from here you can see there are a ton of great images which you can use, and they're all for free. Just download them, and then over on Canva you just basically drag and drop them to your uploads and they'll be there. So just play around with the font a bit. Everything you can drag and drop, you can easily delete it. You can delete everything, start from a blank slate, choose your own background, choose a bunch of text types and everything. So just go around and play with that a bit until you find your own unique style. Alright, so the design I ended up with is this. So you'll see I added an image of myself here, so and I recommend doing the same for your images, adding either image of yourself or of your logo, just to make sure that people also, that helps with brand recognition, and if people see your images they'll immediately know it's from you. So this image I actually used for one of our articles on SEO settings, which is on our blog as well. But after you've designed your image, uploading it to Facebook's pretty easy. You just head over to your page and you select write something, then just go over to your downloads folder and you can just drag and drop the image, and then you should also always include a description with a link in your or at least with your image. So in terms of links, I usually keep the description itself to less than 140 characters, taking a bit of a tip there from Twitter. It seems that that's like an easily digestible bit of information for people to read. So just say something like great article to get you started on SEO. And then usually what I do is I just include a link as well. You always want to include a link just so that people immediately know where to go to. So that basically does it for images, and I'm greatly looking forward to you sharing some of the images you've created for your pages in the comment section or over on our Facebook page. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, if you head over to our Facebook page like you see here, you'll see there is a sign up button. If you use the sign up button, you go through. We only need your email, we don't spam, and then you get a free ebook as well, which is going to help you tons when it comes to Facebook marketing. Alright, so that is it for this episode. In the next episode we're going to look at some more ways to generate content for your pages. As always, stay hungry.